Hi there. Today's video is a video to train a user on how to calibrate their plotter module. So if the Construction Maestro user has purchased the plotter module, the program, after it is set up, needs to be calibrated before it can be used for the first time. The reason for the calibration has to do with the video card that the user is using, and we just want to make sure that when you go to scale a drawing that it will be scaled properly. Okay, so what I've done is I've ran an estimate in Maestro, and before I actually generated it, I chose print nothing, just view, and then said okay, and then it went through about a minute and a half of processing of creating all of the drawings and generating material list, cut list, and so on. It should end up for the first time on this screen right here by default. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit return up here, and I'm going to go to the pole layout. Okay, I always like to calibrate using a pole layout because it's showing the dimensions right here. It's going to be super simple for us to go and do this. All right, so first thing you're going to do is you're going to come up here and you're going to hit copy image to plotter module. If you have an older version of Maestro, it'll say copy image to Visio, but the new release says copy image to plotter module. Okay, and then this form's going to pop up and it's going to say, okay, what do we want to scale this drawing? I want to scale it at 1/4 inch. So I say okay, and now look how small this is. Boy, I'd like to blow this up and take a look at it, but I need some tools loaded up here on the plotter module before I go any further. Now, I have an older version of Microsoft Office Visio. This is 2007. The newer versions have a ribbon up here, okay, but it's still the same idea. One of the ribbon tabs has the same thing I'm going to show you right here. So when you click on View in the older version, I want to select Pan and Zoom. Okay, see that window that pops up? I really like Pan and Zoom because I can zoom in and then I can take this red rectangle and I can move it around on my drawing here. So I'm going to blow this up, and then the other I would like is the size and position window. And right now down here you see the size and position window and there's nothing in it right this is. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a rectangle. When I draw this rectangle, notice down here in the size and position, it now has values in here. So what I'm going to do, because we're on 1/4 inch scale, I'm going to set this rectangle to 8 foot wide. There's two ways I can do this. I can go 8 single quote or 8 FT. And then if I hit the tab key or just jump out of that box into the next field, notice it just got wider. Now, according to what it's scaled right now, this is actually 8 foot on a 1/4 inch scale. And as you can see, we're almost half off right now. You take a look here. So what we need to do is we need to calibrate the system. I think this new laptop is almost double the resolution of my old laptop, which is what I had the setting set to before. So what I did is I went in here and we're on the layout page and I just deleted everything, okay? So here's the keys you have to remember. It's Shift Control S. Shift Control S is in Sierra. When you hit Shift Control S, it pulls up the scale adjustment window. And right now I've got it set to 0.334. So this should be pretty easy this time around. I'm gonna try 0.17, see what this does. 0.170, and I hit update, and then I go back to Microsoft Excel to the pole layout, and I hit copy image to plotter module, and it pulls Visio up, and I want 1/4 inch scale. Say okay. All right, well, it's gotten a lot bigger, hasn't it? All right, so I'm going to zoom out on the pan and zoom. I'm going to click on the rectangle tool up here. I'm going to draw. I'm going to come down here to the width, and I'm going to go 8 FT tab. Let's see if they line up now. I'm going to blow this window way up here because I want it to be very accurate here. So I'm going to come and drag this down now and see if we're in line or not. Let's see here. And I'm using the arrow keys right now on my keyboard. Now, if you hold the shift key down on your keyboard and use the arrow key at the same time, it moves it with a lot less adjustment. Okay, and as you can see right there, I have got it set to 8-foot calibration, okay, on 1/4-inch scale. Now, if we really want to get technical, I can blow it up and even look at it a little higher and see if that's just right or not. Boy, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? As you can see. Okay, so that is the lesson on scaling, setting up your scaling or calibrating your plotter module for the first time. Now, one thing that should be noted is if you change paper size, you may have to do this again. But right now, we are currently on D size paper, I believe. Yes, there we are, D size paper, so 22 by 34. I have a 24-inch roll plotter, so I set it to D, or architectural D will come out at 24 by 36. This is just a little undersized. So, but by doing this, setting your paper size and then calibrating it, you shouldn't have to touch it again after that. Okay. So I hope this video was useful to you. And by the way, if your tools are not showing up, your rectangle, just go up here to View and go down to Toolbars, and then you'll find the drawing tools right there. Notice they're checked right now, but if they weren't checked, here, I'll uncheck them. See how they disappeared? So you just come up here to View, Toolbars, Drawing Tools, and then you'll see them appear. Yours may show up like this. Let's see here if I can pull it off. Yours might pop in there like this. If it does, just grab it. I like to keep it up here. So just pop it up, set it right there, and you're in business. Okay? So thank you, and take a look at another one of our videos on our YouTube channel. And I hope this video was helpful. Thank you.